What's your name?
Because for the negative number.
Wait, I thought most of it's back this week today.
No.
Zero.
Next week on Monday, right?
Yeah. So I guess you just have like negative 1, 0.
Well, I have
But you
nothing
look at
to
the-
do.
Actually, no, what about you? Oh, it's still.
Like,
So it's just
just that,
negative 1.
like
0.
every all.
Yes. So this is the existing thing, but it's negative. It doesn't seem to be on. Okay, and I figured out from. We kind of messed up on the.
So water.
No, number one's here, I'll take it. Number one's will be exploding.
Oh, pretty good.
I got it.
Yeah, I'm probably looking at Heading into winter.
This is how I did it. So I have like my beginnings and then I have the end. And then this one down here, this could be so.
That's fine.
Because I don't have even like the third one is 3 hours.
So it's gonna be tomorrow for the club.
Yeah.
He'll be one, he's one pepperoni.
Okay, cool.
And then I usually also ask if like,
For me, my two first days.
Oh, I thought it was doing that. I was like,
how do you know it's pizza?
No, no. It's
How do you know it's pizza?
Oh, you in the email?
I didn't say food. I said pizza.
Yeah, you said pizza.
Dude, it's that dude today. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah.
It's like you say that for every meeting too. And like I remember like the summer and stuff.
Yeah, okay.
It's also a chicken.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They said his name is Mr.
Okay.
I just assumed that was new today, but. Yeah, that's amazing. Thanks.
I think for my whole class, I'm choosing videos.
Yeah.
I think she's in charge of the cybersecurity class.
Yeah, I better.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you have like.
Yeah, I
What do you
know.
want to do? What are you gonna do?
I already go back. Are you sending those?
Oh, yeah. Have you come out asking?
Okay, so it is 8:30. To start. And I'm just going to begin class with just another project that is ongoing that I'm working on. This one is in collaboration with,
We should, can I email you about a thing later?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I read the thing on hyperdimensional vectors.
Okay.
Took a while, but I figured it out.
Okay. So this is in collaboration with 3 other professors at San Marcos, Srida V. Gupta, Ali Ahmedinia, and Ahmed. So this is just, the idea is it would be a closed system. So the main problem that we are trying to fix is that we are generating power from some renewable energy source. Let's just call it, say, solar. But it doesn't have to be solar, just any renewable energy source. And then that is being sent to the main grid. Okay. But there are some problems with this process of sending the power to the grid. So for most of the time, if we just look at it as a waveform of current, we have a very smooth, consistent current coming out of the power generation for solar. But sometimes we have faults and the power can oscillate quite a lot. And if you send that power to the grid as it is, then you're going to have problems at the grid, going to fail. So the main thing that we want to solve is, can we try to detect or even predict when this will happen so that we can cut off the power being sent from solar or other renewable energy source before it breaks or causes any problems at the grid. And this problem is not just for renewable energy, but it's also when you're doing something like DC fast charging for a car and other very high power energy transfers. So our proposal right now is we have at the solar panel or whatever it is, we're going to have a small computer. So it's going to be an embedded computer. And its main function is going to be this oscillation detection. And then the oscillation detection, if it's detected, it would go to like the control computer, which is like the main computer, shut everything down, right? Disconnect, wait for the, okay, this has stabilized back to normal. So in this computer, we are testing two things, running a lightweight hyperdimensional computing model to detect this, or a deep neural network to detect this. And so far, because HDC works, and like I mentioned, it's a lightweight machine learning model, it would be more energy efficient. We can make this embedded computer use less power. And so we're basically using machine learning to do this detection. And then if we detect it, send the signal to the main system. You need to shut off for now and send the signal back when it's back to normal. So it's just a small like overview of this. The main details are in this implementation that for the purpose of the course, it's not really important, just that there are all of these different kinds of applications of computer engineering. Okay. So just as a hint, maybe someone that you can ask is for the homework, maybe Ahmed, Sridevi, Ali. But do look for other things. You can't have everyone ask the same people, right? And the other thing that I was thinking, because we are not large, but there are quite a few of you, and we want to reduce the amount of people, like, well, not the amount, but the amount of us that are going to the same people. So let's do this in maybe pairs of 2. Okay. So the rest of the class time is for you guys to work on your homework 1. So identify someone, again, other than me, because I've showed you everything that I work on, and I'm easily accessible for you. So if you do have questions, I'm right here, right? But it could be interesting to ask, like Professor Nadimi or Professor Gupta about the other project, or it doesn't have to be like a professor on campus. You can know someone, like we were talking about robotics club. So if you know someone that's already in the robotics club, you can ask them about it. What are the projects they're working on? And the thing that I want you to focus on is their project, or what is their skill set that they're contributing to the project that they're working on. So you just have to come up with 3 questions. Well, first thing is find who you're going to talk to, look at the project that they're working on, have some questions about the project. 3 questions is the minimum. Ask them, and then write up the responses, submit it as PDF to Gradescope. So are we good with this? So the rest of the time is find who you're going to ask, what their project is, come up with 3 questions. You're not necessarily going to get a response in this hour, but you have a week to wait for the response. All right, so I'm going to make the Gradescope submission. You guys work on this. And in terms of what to do for next week, we don't have any other homework besides this.
Oh, that's how they. That then he.
Oh, the other thing is for attendance. Your poll everywhere code is 979. Again, just answer anything. And just submit the survey.